Sup guys, so in this video we shall look into the return keyword in Python. Alright, what does this return keyword do? Okay, so to understand that, let us write a small program and try to understand that. Alright, so let us just say uh, define sample. Alright, return 0 for example. Alright, yes, now I'll do var equal to sample of this. Alright, now let us try to understand this. So as soon as this program is given to the Python interpreter, it starts executing it from this line, from first line, in a line by line fashion. Alright, so when it comes across this definition, all it does is it saves this line and this line in the memory. Okay, and then it will come to this line, and since for any statement that has an equal to in it, the execution starts happening from right side of the equal to symbol. Okay, so when it comes across this name, when the Python interpreter comes across this name, the control of the program is transferred to this block of code, right? So once it is transferred to that block of code, whatever you write there will be executing. Alright, but after completing, let us say you have var2 is equal to sample. Alright, so after completing that, it has to also execute this part of the code, right? So for that reason, you want the control to be sent back to this line. Alright, so once it is sent back to this line, this function will be executed, and that value, whatever value is returned, is pointed by this variable, and then it will come to this line again. The same thing happens. Control is transferred back to the function, gets executed, and it is sent back to our main program. That is what the return keyword does. So what is the speciality of it? Apart from returning the control, the return keyword also can return some values. We have seen this in other programming languages, even in the primitive programming languages. There is nothing new in that, right? Apart from the control, it can also return some values. But the point we have to learn in Python is the return keyword can actually return multiple values. Alright, so in Python, the return keyword can actually return multiple values. Okay, so now let us check that with an example. Define sample. Here I will take star args. So I am writing this function in such a way that if arguments are available, then I want the function to return the sum of the arguments, comma, sum of the arguments divided by length of the arguments, which is nothing but average, right? Marks in 6 subjects divided by 6, I mean the number of subjects, right? So if arguments is not there, else return 0, comma 0. Alright, so now let us call this function and check if that is working. So let us, as we have mentioned, let us give marks in 6 subjects: 65, 35, 67, 89. He'll not fail, so 53. Okay, some random numbers. So shall we compute the average, and total of this? Yes. So we'll go to the interpreter, we'll call the Python function, Python interpreter, the return keyword dot py, and press enter. Got it? So these are the total marks he got in 5 subjects. Maybe he is studying with CBSE. Okay, so yeah, and this is his average. This is his total, and this is his average. Right, there is one more thing a Python can do, which is you can assign values to 2 variables, more than one variable in a single line, like total marks, comma, average marks is equal to this function. Okay, now let's print total marks as I am a bit lazy. I'll be using all these copy and paste functions. All right, average marks. Got it? Total marks 309, average marks 61.8. This is how you can actually return multiple values using the return keyword in Python. Now we shall implement the same thing. But I will not pass any values to it. So this time the total marks and average marks should be 0, right? Yep. All right. Yep. Thank you. This is it for this video. Thank you.